Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we have a special dance performance by Shunto of Be First. It is Want It. We're going to take a dive in and enjoy it. Oh. Such a 2000s bag, isn't it? Early 2000s. Ooh. It's happening in the back. Oh, slinky, right? This is cool. That jacket has come off, and we're walking to nowhere because there's a big old wall. Fun. It was good. That's really fun. Let me see who all's a part of the dance side of it. Here, choreography by Napo of S Kings, and then you got Ryunosuke, Ao, and Kenshin to help Shunto out. It's fun. Tatata, shout out to Tatata for the camera work on that. That was really nice. I thought he did a great job on it. Let's go ahead and dive in. So I gotta take it and drop it down to 0.6. This time I'm gonna have the English subs underneath so we can see more wordplay opportunity, but I really wanted to focus on the visuals of this one. It's a performance video, right? Okay, so we start. I like the fits, I like the color palette that we've chosen to explore with it as well. Eye contact. Shunto fans, I hope you're okay. He decided to serenade you for full 3 minutes, right? So I like the rock back. Then it says our eyes meet. And then we end up acting with the shoulder with a drop down. He said, I pull you my way. What a gesture, right? The toss is nice, and the subtle pickups of the feet are really nice there with the body roll. Never knew love at first sight existed. Little freestyle moment on that. That's what that gave an impression because of the type of connections that he was making in his choices there. That's how I'm able to, I would pick up that hypothesis. His opposition there is really nice. We do 3 dancers going more towards their stage left side, and he's going on the right side. So a natural contrast, even though it's the same movement. He's also deviated a little bit too, that keeps him feature, even though we're not exactly like straight to the front, right? It's cool. That's a straight front shot. It's just what you call my name, but notice there's different vantage points of this camera angle, which is fun. This one looks more like we gimbaled it, and the other one was a little bit lower, which is cool. And then they go and they extend it out. I like how he brings it up, creating a speed change. Nice inversion of the knees. A little freestyle moment there too. And then we end up sending it to the back. A little Charleston moment there. And then we're moving to a new spot. Never let you go. I want an unstable Friday. I like how he goes dun 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 dun. So as he pronounces or creates a really nice full drawn out note is when we initiate in punctuation our choices with our movement with the heel toe. It's really nice. Only time slips away, and then it looks like he was rotating that hand kind of like a clock hand, right? It's cool. And then here it looks like we were about to do a shamrock. Let's see if that's what it was. No, it wasn't. It's just we just did a ball change. What am I saying? Then I like this moment here, that away on the echo, and I like the pull going in, happening with those hips and that knee, and then we're opening it up, moving towards us. The night we met, desire, bringing it up, bringing it in. Then I like the scuff with the tap on that is fun with the silhouette. We knock it with the hit. There, that was absolutely has that social Afro social dance bag. Is what we just saw there with the hit, with the tap, syncopated that way, and also the setup and posture was like that too. And we end up digging it. We got some old school moves in this. Why does that work? The track itself absolutely sounds like it. There's a particular da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like the Justin Timberlake, Destiny's Child sound specifically. It's a vibe. The rising sun doesn't settle this heartbeat. I like the little knock there on the chest. Do we end up doing the... Oh, this is where that synthy part comes in. Oh, I love that so much. This part. Notice that. Wow. I love it because we end up accenting on the heart. Then whenever we think about a heart, it's something that's buried in past skin and bones and things of the like, right? It'd be weird and it'd be bad if your heart was outside of your body and not where it needs to be, right? So we're naturally in tune to assuming, because most humans, not all, because there's always exceptions, most humans have their heart past a lot of things, right? Like your skin and bones and such. So having and using the part of the music that we did, it's more so something that provides a sense of feeling, but it's not a prioritized sound like his vocals or the melodic line is. So that's why I personally really like that choice, because it really caters to the nuance of how we associate to the heart, which was nice, which actually helps the heartbeat side. I like the lean outs on that. Gave a super subtle popping, like we have a lot of cross style references in this, which I think is fun. That's just what comes with whenever you work with choreographers. You're going off of their slang of movement, which is what we're seeing here. We have that social Afro bag, got a little bit of that popping boogaloo bag in play, old school hip hop. I think that's more so tailored to the sound itself, but also with Shunto, he's, been around lots of choreographers, not just the one that we have here. So I think that's absolutely fine. I like the hinge around the speed change is really cool. We go, boom, with the interruption. I sent a text, a 2-word reply, and you're gone. She done ghosted you, dude. And you have that too, of course. The tap on the bass is feeling blue, which is why the blue lighting's here. So we're no longer, what's the word? We're no longer, I watched a drama recently and they said you have demon eyes because of your desire intention, your lustful intention. So the red, we're not in our Magic Mike soiree. which is fun. Jump on Love's pleasure boat tonight. Whoa! So we hit it out, rotate it around, and then we have some subtle pickups of our feet there. We have some tension with the drop down out of that. It said in, out, same choreo as before. You have that da-da-da. Body roll. Only time slips away. Just as what we've already encountered. Away. Arms toss it. And it's taking it down. I like the slice on that. Arms out. Oh, I like that you have it go from red to blue here. So you're meshing together the two colors. Bring it out, in, out with the knees. It's cool. So the arms get more condensed. The knees expanded out. We tap it. All that. There's your Afro social dance bag again. The pull-ins, and then we turn. Speed change to match the music. Of course, tone shift, so our movement should cater to that. Can't turn back no more. Look, they're turning away. Well, some of them are turning away, right? Moving away from him. This love is not a fake relationship. Drops a level. I like the accent. With the heels, with the pickup. Want to touch the beautiful flower. You mean like her beautiful face, right? Like that's not touching anything else, right? And then a little pulse there. Even though I know it's dangerous. What if she's like a Venus flytrap and you're just a fly, my guy? I wanted an unstable Friday. Notice that we have... Ooh, the synth is different there. And I like that we have our own interpretation of how we want to deviate that, but we match dynamic and texture. Wow, what do I mean by that? It means, Carlos, hush, I am filming. That's my cat. Essentially, whenever you hear that, that type of sound, we've heard, but it was a different type of modification made earlier on, but same rhythm, same pattern, which is what a rhythm is. And having them interpret it in a subtly different way absolutely checks out to the tone shift of the track. You end up catering it to your choices. And I like that it is more condensed and you get to really appreciate it there. You have that away. So it's more subtle, internalized. The night we met, Desire, he's looking at us and telling us. And then we end up picking with a kick. Pick it up with a kick. You wanted it, I wanted it. You know that I want it. So he double checks. He said, just letting you know. I still want it. I've told you twice. You told me once. So now we've reset to that, the go-to choreo that we've done in the chorus. So that drop out, going back into it, I think was really nice touch. Same choreo, but notice that in the videography of the slow-mo, and we do this little box to help on the transitions, and then we end up sending it different directions. Pull it in, and then we have another speed change. So that's kind of our go-to transition between our verses and our choruses, was those speed changes. Love that. I like that we're just changing the transition speed. It's fun, and I know I have it at 0.6, so they're going really slow. They're really feeling it, right? He takes that jacket off. He said, this feeling's got me feeling to where I can barely contain myself. Right, and I think the most fun part is that we're just, there's a wall. Like, they can't keep going. It is what it is, but it's, it's overexposed, which, is it overexposed? Possibly. Where you have more of a silhouette style. I think that's really fun. But all in all, I really liked this. I like getting to see members of BE:FIRST, different members of BE:FIRST, explore what their movement looks like in a conceptual form, just them by themselves, so we can really get to appreciate them. Maybe I'll recognize Shunto in a dance practice as a group now, because I got to take a look at him in this lens. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's so much more BE:FIRST. If it's not on YouTube, it could be released on Patreon. It really depends on the release, which determines whether or not their music videos or things alike get on YouTube. There's a chance this won't even pass on YouTube. It just depends. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.